we look at it?
There's that guy.
You're a star. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming to the presentation this afternoon. My name is Dan Affelbeck. I am the founder of Skills Tour Wisconsin. I've come in front of you this morning to describe our foundation, our organization, and what we hope to accomplish with our Learning Center. What I will talk about today is the Mobile Manufacturing Training Center that we're proposing building and using around north central Wisconsin to train workers for different skill levels. Okay, here we go. Okay, so who are we? We're a newly founded nonprofit organization. We are comprised of educators, so teachers from several tech schools that are involved, manufacturing professionals. We've brought in several key people from different manufacturers in the area, and tradespeople. Our training will consist of people that have welded, have run press brakes, and have run lasers, so they can give people a true perspective of what it takes to do the job. Our mission is to bring job training to local communities. We will schedule regular trainings at community centers throughout the area weekly, so people will come to our trailer once a week, partake in the training, and then every week, say on a Monday, we'll go back to that same community and continue the education. We'll focus on fundamentals of basic fabrication and welding. So we're not going to get into anything very high-end or advanced skills, but we will concentrate on basic skills. The outcome will be skilled workforce that is able to fill in the need in the local local manufacturing area. We'll provide placement assistance for the graduating students and provide a follow-up that ensures that they are progressing at an acceptable rate in their prospective places of employment. What we're going to do, I basically covered that a bit, but we're going to provide hands-on classroom and basic training to the individuals that come to our school. We'll do it within the local community so it's accessible to those that are less able to pay for school or to get to the local tech schools. What we need, however, is financial help, of course. The economy continues to recover. However, there are still many unemployed people in the area that look for jobs. There's a shortage of skilled workers that are necessary to fill a great deal of manufacturing jobs in the area. We all know the welder shortage that they talk about. Many of the unemployed people lack the necessary means to get the education required to fill the jobs, and that's really what we're going to do. Our timeline is to, by May 1st, take delivery of our remodeled tractor trailer, which we already have. On May 15th, we're expecting delivery of some of the fabrication equipment we've already procured. On July 15th, we want to have all final assembly completed and be testing all the equipment in the trailer to make sure that it functions adequately for our purpose. And by September, we want to be starting our first classes. So we already have the tractor to pull the trailer. We purchased the tractor some time ago, had it, the engine rebuilt, had it remodeled, reconditioned. We have a small fiber optic laser that we purchased through a grant from another local organization. We have a used Mayflower moving van that we are remodeling into our mobile learning center. And we did receive many generous donations from local manufacturers. What we do need, however, is some funding for some additional equipment that we haven't been able to purchase as of yet. A Birmingham press brake, valued at $21,360. Miscellaneous forming tools, the dies that will go in it, we're estimating around $5,000. 4 Miller Envision power sources at $20,000 for the 4 Miller wire feeders at $9,300 for the 4, for a total of $55,660. That's the amount that we're requesting from your foundation this afternoon, and hopefully you will be able to help us with that. This is what our training center will look like. This is a picture of GreenX Air Tour Mobile Training Center. It has a pull-out section that will serve as our classroom. All the equipment will be located in the other section of the trailer. We'll have a 3-phase generator that will power all of our equipment, so we'll have the same manufacturing capabilities as a regular factory would. Again, the classroom will have all the necessary equipment in it, projectors, computers, and things for students to learn on and grow with us as we go. Phase 1, build a mobile learning center. Phase 2, create public awareness campaign. We've already been in contact with some local newspapers and radio stations to provide us with some advertising. Schedule classes at the community centers. We'll get out a schedule where people can come and sign up. Phase 4, conduct the classes as we hope to. Network with local manufacturers in Phase 5 to introduce our students to them, and then follow up and monitor their success as they progress through their education and their employment throughout the area. Okay, we're going to do monthly phone conversations with all the students to follow up with them and make sure that they're on track. We'll also visit manufacturers on a 3-month basis to check up on the students' progress and get feedback from the local employers. So, at this time, do you have any questions?
How many months of the year are you going to offer your classes?
We hope to run it much like a tech school would, where you have a fall semester and a spring semester. Summertime, I imagine, would be repair time. There's going to be time needed to maintain the equipment, do repairs, things like that. So we'd probably do basically 2 4-month sessions and then take the summer term off.
Would we be partnering with local community colleges and tech schools, or would this be independent of them?
This will be a partnership with them. Some of the instructors will come out of those schools. We're also hoping that, we already do have several volunteers from some local manufacturers, but as we go, we hope to get more voluntary instruction from people in industry. We always want to include people that do it for a living. It's the best way, I believe, to teach and to show students what to expect in the real world. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
Is there a reason you didn't, instead of going with conventional welding equipment, that you didn't utilize either Lincoln or Miller's instructional type equipment, like
I've been exposed to virtual welding, and it's a great marketing tool. I haven't found it to be a real great training tool. I think real hands-on welding still gives people a better basic understanding of the process. And bending with a virtual press brake would be pretty much, really wouldn't teach anybody anything. The same with a laser. So we want actual equipment where people can learn hands-on and possibly get into some project work even in the different communities. So, yes, sir.
Did you budget any money for coupons? Welding? Are those going to be donated by local?
Those are going to be donated. It's a partnership between us and the manufacturers in the region. So as we go to each community, they will provide some of the material that we'll use in our trailer. So, all right. In conclusion, I'd like to thank you, number one, for taking time to listen to this proposal. And our hope is a lasting partnership with your organization as we progress into the future. Thanks again.
Good job.